Are you having trouble monetizing your travel content blog or your travel content business? Well, do you know how to do affiliate marketing? Well, this video is just for you. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to use affiliate marketing to monetize your blog. Let's go. My name is Kerwin. I'm with Travel Blogger 101, and this is one in a series of videos that are designed to tell you how to monetize your travel blog business. So let me go ahead and share my screen here, and so we can get right into it. Okay. So first, let's talk about what is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is promoting products and services relevant to your travel blog audience through unique links earning a commission every sale. So in essence, you decide to highlight a product and you make an arrangement with the company that owns that product. And every time somebody clicks on your link and buys something, you get a percentage of that buy, or they may pay you for a lead. So if you get a lead and you bring a lead into the company, it may give you like $1 per lead, $2 per lead, or something like that. Now, why does it work for travel content creators, i.e. you? It's a natural fit with travel content. People buy all kinds of stuff when they're traveling. And if you are the person who recommends that to them, then it's a win-win for you. It's also extremely good passive income. So why does it work, right? Travel-related products are highly monetizable. It integrates naturally with the content that you have if you do it right. So let's say you're an outside or outdoorsy person and you are going on a camping trip. You can say, hey, I am using this particular tent. I know nothing about camping, by the way. And you're using uh, some kind of water bottle. You're using a kind of camping stove, and you're using a head torch. So all these different things that you're using, when people see you using them, because if you notice, like on YouTube, they had not on YouTube, on Amazon, they have these videos you can watch, and you can see the items that people are using and how they're using them. And Amazon actually pays you to do that. Very cool. So this is the kind of stuff that'll be good for you. Plus, it's long-term passive income because the content is evergreen. People are always camping. They're always picking up different types of stuff. So that actually really worth. And that's just one example. Like I said, I'm not a camper. So what we're going to do in this video is give you step by step of how you need to set up your affiliate program. So the first thing you need to do, join the affiliate program. We're going to go through some of these affiliate programs. The easiest way to find an affiliate program is put the name of the brand in Google or your favorite search engine, and you say the name of the brand space affiliate program, and you'll get a whole bunch of results coming back that tells you uh, some of them will go directly to a page that's on that supplier's website, or some will go to an advertising network or an affiliate network where you would join this affiliate network and then they give you links and you can put the links on all the different brands that you use. And we'll talk about those in a sec. What they do, they give you it's a unique tracking link for that particular product. And so they will know that when you click on this link, it came from your blog, and then it came to this product. They bought it, and this is how much it's paid, and this is how you get the commission. Now, the thing what you need to do next is to create content promoting these products. So if you're promoting that head torch, you might want to create a video of the last time you were camping and how you set the torch up, how you put the batteries in, how you can adjust it, how you turn it on, how you turn it off, and things like that. And then you need to drive traffic to that content that you create. So if it's a TikTok video, you need to drive traffic to the TikTok video. You can actually use AI to say, hey, I am trying to promote a head torch that is available on Amazon. And can you give me a script to help me to promote it? And the AI will come back and it'll give you a script. You can say, I want to do a story, or I want to do a carousel, or I want to do a video, or anything like that. And the AI will help you to write that script. And then when someone clicks on your link and buys a product, you earn a commission, and it's all trackable. All right, so choosing the program that match your audience. Uh, this is where I'm going to jump into the weeds and kind of show you what the different programs are. So if you want to do travel gear, you can do Amazon Influencer Program or REI or Eagle Creek. These are just some of the big items that are out there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the website here and show you where I have some of these already set up. Okay, so the Amazon Influencer Program, and I'm going to include these links in the description so you can take a look at them. But what this program is, you come in here and you sign up, and it's attached to your Amazon account. And basically, you're building a storefront, and then you're going to earn when somebody clicks on it. So Amazon is extremely strict on how you promote the Amazon influencer, your page. So make sure you follow those instructions. Um, I know they had something where you couldn't do it in social media, but I think they're a little lax on that, or you couldn't do it in email, and I think they're even more lax on that now. So just make sure you read the rules of all the influencer programs and see how you promote them. Because what will happen is that you will send a link over. Amazon knows where it came from because it came from somewhere where it shouldn't. You're not going to get any commission on it. And you can go through, it asks you what's the influencer program, how do you qualify, how much will you earn, and how can I monetize my content? And then it has a sign up page, and you click on that. It's going to end up trying to sign you into your Amazon account using the information that you have. And then this is how you would sign up for the Amazon one. Same thing if you do REI, they have an affiliate program as well. And I'm going to get you the link for this one. And again, this is one where you can just type in REI affiliate program and you will get the link. The other one we talked about was Eagle Creek. That's another big company, and they also have an affiliate program. And so now we're going to talk about accommodation. And there are tons of these. If you have any clothing at all that you buy and you like, you can probably get an affiliate program for them. The tip is that the more expensive the item is, the better the commission that you get. And so what some people do with travel gear is they will do cameras because cameras are usually quite expensive. DJI, which is a company that does the drones, they have a pretty good affiliate program and it pays quite well. Cameras and I guess phones and things like that do really, really well. So let's go to talk about accommodation. Now, accommodation is weird. And I say it's weird because you get commissions based on, again, it's based on pricing. So if you get somebody, like I just had someone stayed at an expensive property and they stayed for uh 4 days, I think it was. So it came out to like $2,500. And the commission in that was $250 because it is it's like a 13% commission or something like that. It ends up being. So the longer somebody stays and the more expensive the properties are, the better it is. So if you want, you can say, well, I'm a luxury travel content creator, so I only review luxury properties. And if somebody books on that luxury property, then you get something like that. There's one of their big resorts in the Caribbean is the Sandals Resort, and they have a pretty good program. So each of the hotels will have their own and some will not. One thing you shouldn't discount is signing up as a travel advisor. Now, there are a few companies out there that have travel advisor, and I didn't include that in the presentation, but I'll put some links to that. Uh, so you sign up as a travel advisor, which is a travel agent, but it's very expensive for you to open your own travel agency. So you sign up under the umbrella of an established travel agency. Then when you book reservations, you get a commission and they also get a part of the commission because that's just how it works. There's also some of these you don't pay. You pay one-time flat fee and then you do your bookings. Another one is you pay every month. The ones that you pay every month, it pressures you to make sure that you make a sale every month. And so it just depends on what you wanna do. And you can promote this on your blog, travel consultancy. You can also make money from if you're doing travel planning, you can charge people a particular amount, $100, $200. Like let's say you're doing miles, people don't understand how to use their travel miles. So if you can, excuse me, if you can help them to plan their travels using their miles, then they may pay you, $100, $200 each time you plan one of those. Or if you want to just book their travels for them, you could charge, $35, $50 just to do the booking. You could do cruises because cruises are so expensive. You get really good commission from cruises. I think Virgin Atlantic, you can get up to 16% depending on the cruise package that you're booking. And when the cruise is like $3,000, $4,000, 16% is a pretty good hit. The interesting with cruise is that or any kind of accommodation uh, commission, you do not get paid until the person stays or until they're paid. It's kind of how it works. So you have to end up thinking ahead that, oh, okay, so like the commission I currently have, I think the person is currently staying now. So it's going to be a little while before the commission actually comes in. So you have to plan accordingly. So this is Agoda, which is one of the hotel booking companies. And there's also Booking.com that you can join. There is Expedia Group. And so if you're a travel agency, Expedia is a separate travel agency engine that you can book. And the cool thing is you can actually book your own hotels and you get commission on that as well. Uh, but this is through the Expedia group. The other one is there is Travel Payouts. Now, Travel Payouts is an example of a company that it's like a conglomerate of different um, affiliates. So, for example, VRBO, which is how you can book vacation rentals, says VRBO is vacation rentals by owner. And the affiliate program is run through Travel Payouts, or Travel Payouts is one of the companies that runs the affiliate program. There is a company known as like AWin, which does something very similar. There is CJ, and I'll show you what these all look like. So when you come into here, there's a list of partners that you can get just by joining Travel Payout. So for example, there's Booking.com, and Booking.com already has their own, but they're also part of Travel Payout. Now, the weird thing about this is that sometimes what happens is if you go through Travel Payout, you will get a different rate than if you go directly to Booking.com. So you got to look at them. So there's Trip.com, Omeo, Kiwi. Kiwi is an online booking engine for flights typically, and it tells you how much the commissions are. There's like 3%. Yesman, Biotar is 8%. And so get your guide. So all these rentalcars.com are under the travel payouts umbrella. Now, when you go to travel conferences, and I'm going to do a whole thing about travel conferences and how you can let them work for you. When you go to travel conferences, you end up seeing sometimes travel payouts is there, and you can sit and you can talk with them and you can tell them what to say. Expedia is even a part of travel payouts, and they have their own. Klook that does activities, they're also a part. And you can go through and see there's Hostels World, TripAdvisor, Trivago, in Dubai. The other one that's in here is Stay 22. Stay 22 is a competitor of Travel Payouts in essence, but Stay 22 only does hotels. So you can get, let's see if they have a list. I don't think they have a list, but they have different products. So they load some AI on your computer and it runs for like a month and figure out your users. And then when people come to your website, if the AI think they have the intent to book something, it'll pop up a little thing. And then when they go book, you get a commission. You can also create a map and the map will show you. So I didn't have that up, but I can go find a map for you. so you can have an idea what the little map looks like. So this is Karlstein Castle. If you ever go to Central Bohemia in uh, in Czech Republic, or it's now Czechia, you need to go to Karlstein Castle. It's an amazing place. So I'm scrolling down, and you're seeing some ads on this website. We're going to talk about ad placements on your website, just not in this video. And I'm trying to go down. There's things to do. And I think in here I have places to stay. And when you get to places to stay, you will see, I guess I could have just used the where to stay. And when you get to where to stay, there should be a map here. I didn't put a map in this one. Here's a map. And so this map is, you can put, this is from Stay 22. And so it's showing you if you're going to stay here, these are some places that you can stay that have hotels around the area. And or you can even type something else here if that's not where you want to stay. And it says connected to Expedia. So it takes you over to Expedia. Your customer comes over here, they pick the dates that they want. And if they go and they book Hotel Karlstein from here, there's all kinds of tracking links up here, and you will get the commission of that particular booking. So that's how Stay 22 works. And that's the sign-in page, which I no longer need. Okay. With some of these, you can make even more money by referring your friends. So because I'm a member of the Stay 22 program, I can sign up here for the referral programs. And so when you click on my link, I will get a commission if you signed up with Stay 22. It's looks like I have to get when the people I refer get 100 confirms booking, you get $500. That's a lot of bookings, right? But this is their affiliate program. Everybody has a different type of program. There's also a company called Get Your Guide. Get Your Guide does uh if it's a guide. If you want to just sign up for a guide in here, uh you can get I did one of these where I used them to go to a place in Berlin, and I have a link. And so if you click on that link and buy the package that I bought to go to the place in Berlin or that I'm promoting, then I get a commission off of that sale. The other one that does like that is called Viator, and you probably see Viator quite a bit around. Viator does pretty much everything. So you can get even ground transportation. You can get a transportation. So if you have friends traveling, you can take a car from the airport to the hotel, and Viator provides that kind as well. Sometimes with Viator, what you do, this is the partner website, so you go here and you sign up, and then they verify who you are, and then they send you a thing. And if what you do is if you just go to Viator, we were talking about pop-ups and see how that pop-up came up. I was trying to find an example of that from a previous video to tell you about. So if you say do more with Viator, and let's say I want to go to New York City. I don't have to select the date, but it'll show me these. And if somebody comes on my link and they buy this $99 New York one-day guided tour, then I will get a commission from that $99. But again, you have to promote these. The other one that's very cool is Walks. Walks does North American tours, and you can see all the cities that they cover in North America here, and it also does European tours. There's a great little company, and the commission that they pay is really good on this. So if you can sell like an Italian tour, like the Vatican tour or something like that, then you can actually do really, really well with Walks. The other one is Rental cars, I think we talked about this. Now you can go to rentalscars.com and create your own affiliate program with them, or you can do it through travel payouts. It's just a matter of what you want to do. The same thing with booking.com. They have their own affiliate program, but you can also do it with travel payouts. We talked about a win, and let me just make sure that that was the next one. We talked about the tours. Klook walks by. Klook is just another tour company. We talked about rentalcars.com, and we'll talk about travel insurance in a sec. But Awin is a company like Travel Payouts, and they have a lot of different partners with them. So you can sign up for Awin, and then you're in, and you look at a list of the partners they have, and you search for them. Now, the partners, you won't always get accepted by them, which is really annoying sometimes because you like the product, you know your audience like the product. And how do you know you like your audience like the products? In a previous video, we talked about how you survey your readers. Now, you can use your affiliate, your email marketing software to take care of the survey itself. And you're just basically asking people, so when you travel, where do you stay? Do you stay in a hotel? Do you stay in a hostel? Do you stay in an Airbnb or whatever you stay? And then based on that, if you have an audience that only stays in hostels, then you don't want to be promoting hotels to them because they're not going to stay in the hotels. They stay in hostels, right? So this is why you ask them the question. If you have an audience that's like, stays in Marriott's, you're not going to promote Hilton to them because they wouldn't buy. They would stay in Marriott. So that's why you survey them to find out what they want, what they do, where they go, how long they stay, because that will determine how you pick the right affiliate member for your website. Now, in terms of how do you survey these people? Like I said, you can use the email marketing software. You can also use like WP Forms, which is one of these survey tools that came from my friend Syed, who runs, I think the company is, I think it's Awesome Motive, I think is the name of the company. Because Automatic is the one that runs WordPress, and I think it's Awesome Motive or something like that. But you can use WP Forms. There are a bunch of other forms out there. And these are tools where you ask questions and it stores them in a database, and then you can sort the database. And guess what? You can upload this database to your AI, like ChatGPT, and you can ask the AI to analyze it for you. And then when it analyzes it, it comes back and it tells you, oh, your readers are between this age. They like this. The other thing you can do is that you can do a survey in your Facebook group. And then you can take that data from Facebook, paste it into the AI, and the AI can analyze it for you. It's the coolest thing ever. The next one we go, so Affiliate is another one of these another one of these companies. So like rentalcar.com is done through Affiliate. So if you're going directly to the company, you may be in a different category. Now, so here's the weird thing about some of these. I have so many of them. I have to make a list and a spreadsheet to tell me, oh, okay, so if I'm using Marriott, I need to go to, I think it's impact.com is the one who takes care of it. But if I'm doing Hilton, Hilton goes to a different program. It's very confusing sometimes. And if I'm doing IHG is through CJ.com, which is another company that has a lot of affiliates. So it gets super complex from time to time. Now, travel insurance, you should be selling travel insurance. And I'm not saying that just to make money, but travel insurance is extremely important. I have an annual plan, and you as a travel content creator should have an annual plan as well. If your audience travels a lot, encourage them to get an annual plan. It is actually cheaper, and you can get whatever level of coverage you have. You can also just do it by trip. So a lot of people don't want to do insurance, but what I always tell them is I've had friends who there are two stories. One is a friend of mine, she was in Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, and her and her son they were out riding horses and he fell off the horse. They she was of course, concerned for her son, but she was also very excited because she got to fly in a private jet. So because a private jet, they took her and her son, and it's converted for medical, and they took her and her son to I forgot which country that they went to. It might have been somewhere in mainland China, but they were able to get him out and get him medical help. Another friend was on a boat somewhere in the Amazon or something like that, trying to get his camera. He slipped and hurt his back, and he had gotten his service through American Express, and so he was able to get medevaced out of there and to Canada to get medical help that he needed. And also, it's also the local help because some of the companies they will have, you can call the company anytime and they'll have translators and they will take care of you when you're on the ground, which is definitely needed. So the medevac side of it is the most important thing, at least for me anyway. Thankfully, I've never had to use it, and I hope I never use it. But I do have it if I need to. I just made a claim on my travel insurance because I flew an awful airline who canceled my flight and decided that they weren't going to get me home for 2 days and they were not very helpful in helping me get what I needed done. And so I had to go and buy a new ticket and I had to get a hotel, transportation to the hotel. And then because there's nothing available at the airport, I had to have a meal. The whole thing spent or cost me about $636. My covered amount was $600 because for this particular policy, I didn't get the top level. I got like the middle level. If I'd gotten like the top level, which means I'd pay more, uh, then I would have been covered for a lot more. But I was out $36, which I guess is not bad. And they also subtracted the amount that I got refunded because the company did refund the ticket cost. So it wasn't too bad. But I would have been at $600 had I not had my travel insurance. So get travel insurance and encourage uh your people who are buying your services or just traveling in general to get travel insurance. And travelinsurance.com is one of the companies that has it. I think I might have World Nomads is another one that does it. So you can always do that. Omeo is another company, and they provide flight, bus, and train services. And then I spoke about CJ. CJ.com is one of the companies that provide you, like you name the company, it's probably in CJ. And when you read, like, if I want to do an IHG, I go into CJ, I search for IHG because I already have a partnership with them. If you don't, you can join their program. Then when you join, they come back and you search and you get a link and you can link. Say if you're promoting, say Intercontinental in New York, oh, you just stayed there, had a great stay. If you need to book, go book here. You can put that. The best way for your affiliate to work is if you can show your readers that you've used the product and you enjoyed the product. And then it always works much, much better that way. I'll tell you, it is super difficult to make money in affiliate marketing. It's a lot of work, but it once your readers know, like, and trust you, then they will come back. They will come back and ask, "Oh, do you have a link to this?" So they really want to support you. AWin, that's the one we talked about, which is very similar to CJ. And there's another one called Share a Sale. Share a Sale is now a subsidiary of AWin or Awin is a subsidiary of no, ShareASale is a subsidiary of Awin. There's a lot of I'm surprised that there's also one called Rakuten, and I'm surprised that like all of them aren't one company by now. But I just spoke about WP Farms, and WP Farms, if you want to sell WP Farms, it is under the ShareASale umbrella. So is like Monster Insight and Opt-in Monster. These are the programs that we talked about in a previous edition. I talked about how when you're setting up your blog, these are the programs that you need. Uh, Rakuten was the other one that we talked about. So there are quite a bit of these companies that are out there. And that's probably the last screen I need to share with you. Okay. Now, so now that you know which companies you want to use, the idea is that you need to now figure out how to make it work. So if you're talking about like, let's say you're talking about London and you're going to go to London and you want to say, okay, great. Well, first, if you want transportation from the airport, here's a link to the transportation. When you get to London and you want to go visit the Tower of London, here's a link to go buy the Tower of London tickets. If you need to buy hotels to stay in a hotel in London, here's a link for your hotel. So what you're doing is you're weaving the items that people need into the content. And of course, you need to get travel insurance, so go get travel insurance here. So this is kind of how you would do it. You wouldn't just willy-nilly put the stuff anywhere because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. And if you've stayed with a particular place, you can share your personal experience and you can also recommend that place. And like you use call to action, like check the price on Amazon or check out what I paid for this amazing jacket from REI or something like that. You can do stuff like creating a top five list. Uh, you see them all the time. People go and I'm very bad at these because I only have one bag that I use. But if you like a jacket or something like that, you can say top five jackets for winter wear. Or best stuff list is what you do. You can do comparison guides and say, I stayed in this hotel as opposed to staying in Airbnb. Now, I haven't mentioned Airbnb as a commissionable thing because I think their commission program is no longer available. So that's why I haven't mentioned. They used to have something, but they don't anymore. You can do seasonal content. Winter Essentials is one of them. Or now it's coming into fall, so you can talk about, fall things that you need for fall. You can do shoot. You can do shoes. You can do shirts. You can do clothing does really well because, we're always buying stuff. When you do your reviews, it's good to put the links in the first paragraph just in case people don't read all the way down and use pictures. Like Amazon will give you little links to the pictures. There are companies called Pretty Links and Bitly. And so these affiliate links are usually long and elaborate, but if you put them in Bitly and Pretty Links, it'll track them and it'll give you like a short link. So it may be like, website.com/jacket and it will take you to all the jackets, things that you have there. And we talked about using the affiliate network, share, sale, and Rakuten as two examples. And what you need to do is to make sure you track everything. So use Google Analytics when you're doing your tracking, and this will help you to keep track of the link, especially if you're doing and if you're working with a brand and they need to see your statistics, which they will do anyway, so they can pay you or you can show them that the program is actually working. So you need to make sure you have analytics. And if you ever work with brands, always make sure you give them some kind of report at the end and say, okay, I brought in X number of links, and this is how many people clicked on my link and went over to your item. Stay transparent and trustworthy. You should be disclosing, and I mean, you don't have to, but you should. You say, hey, this is my affiliate link. It helps me to keep the blog running. And what you'll find is that your readers will actually support you. But especially if you're giving them free information, they will want a way to say, you know what, thank you so much for sending me this information. It would have cost me a fortune. And so, just tell them what you're doing. You need to make sure you follow the policies of the company that you're using because they will block you or ban you if you don't. Uh, okay. You have to continually, if like, and I'm not as good at this because I was just going through one of my websites and I go, I can't believe I still have that link, and the link doesn't even work anymore. So you need to make sure you go through and check your links and make sure that the links are working. And if they're not working, make sure you update to the newest link. And if no one's clicking on that product, and just get rid of it and find something else that people are losing are using. So you always have to keep updating and keep checking. I know it's a pain and it's work, but it's something that you just have to keep doing. Just trying to get this little thing out of the way. Okay. Uh, what you can do is you can look and see and look at other bloggers. I probably should have taken this slide up, but that's okay. You can look and see what other bloggers are doing. So if you find someone who you follow all the time and they're promoting or they're a quote unquote famous blogger, and you can see that they have affiliate links, then you might want to go over and see, well, how are they doing it? How are they incorporating the affiliates? Some people will put it at the bottom. They'll put it in social media, they'll put links in their bio. So go and see how they are doing it. Because if they're like big bloggers, then it means that what they're doing is working. And you can go over and take a look at things like that. You need to build trust with your audience, make sure your content is top notch, and you need to it's good to go to conferences because when you go to conferences, you find out what's new, which companies are doing it right. And like I didn't know anything about Stay 22 a year ago. And I went to a conference, maybe 2 years now. Didn't get a chance to speak to them. Came back and then I called them, but I emailed them. And then I had a Zoom call with the folks. They're a Canadian-based company, and now I do get some commissions from State 22. It's pretty haphazard. My graph is like up and down. Um, but it's not bad. The thing with the affiliate marketing is you may not make some people make really good money. Like if they sell a lot of hotels that are really expensive hotels, they'll make really good money. And some people just make dribbles. And it just depends on what it is. So it's a matter of you finding out what your audience want and kind of reminding them that, hey, if you need to go buy something at Amazon, come use my Amazon link. Now, Amazon is really good, but you work really, really hard with Amazon to make any money at all. While some people actually make really good money on Amazon. So it's a matter of you finding what works for you and then doing more of that. All right. So start earning your first steps to affiliate success. Sign up for an affiliate program related to your niche. Find your first affiliated focused blog post and share your content across social media and your email list. Your email list is a gem. So make sure and I have a whole thing that talked about email lists. So let's recap. We talked about, I was trying to go too fast. We talked about what is affiliate marketing, why affiliate marketing works for travel content creators. We talked about, step-by-step guide of like what you need to do to get set up. Choosing programs that match your travel audience, that is the key. There's no point in trying to sell someone uh, a widget that they can't use, right? Just doesn't compute. Creating engaging, non-sleazy content. Sometimes you see some of these sales thing and you're like, what are you doing? And optimize content for clicks and commission. Boost your affiliate marketing game with the right tools. Stay transparent and trustworthy. Analyze and improve your maximum profit. And go look at other content creators, see what they're doing, and emulate what they're doing. Um, your roadmap to sustainable affiliate income is we spoke about how to make sure that go back and clean up your website and make sure that things are actually working. And then what you need to do to start. So if you're ready to monetize, subscribe to my channel for more travel content creating about monetization and leave questions or comments and to engage with the community. So I I don't know if all this is making sense to you unless you leave comments and questions for me. If I say something that makes no sense, then let me know so I can correct it. If I say something that makes sense, let me know so I can do more of it. And the idea The idea here is to give you uh, ideas of how to make money with your blog. And if you're doing something different, you can share with the class. That's actually usually quite good. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like and subscribe and set notifications so that when I do the next blog or the next video, you will get notification of it. I don't know when the next video is going to be yet, but I am slowly taking all the different pieces and just blowing them out so you can get a good idea of how to monetize your travel content. This is Kerwin with Travel Blogger 101. Thank you so much for watching. And I guess I can stop sharing my screen. Thank you so much for watching and have a great trip. And I'll talk to you soon.